Hello, my name is Mike, and today I want to show you a great new way to build a WordPress site for free. In early 2017, the team at WordPress released the early stages of a builder called Gutenberg, after the inventor of the printing press. It made it easier for non-developer types to add elements to their pages in the form of what they called blocks. Over time, it got more and more features until WordPress released their full site editing tools, which allows users to build entire websites if the theme is compatible. And then, at the end of last year, a new block theme called Ollie was released. Block themes are full site editing compatible themes. And best of all, Ollie is free. Enough of a WordPress history lesson, let's see how it works. First, on your WordPress dashboard, go to Appearance and then Themes. Then click Add New. Now normally you'd search for Ollie here and install it, but for whatever reason, it's not on WordPress.org yet as of this recording. It might be when you're watching, so give it a shot. But as it isn't for me, I'm going to olliewp.com and then clicking to download Ollie. If you're a non-developer, this will be the scariest part of the video. We're going to GitHub to download it. Oh my goodness, it's terrifying. Now don't worry, just click Code up here and then Download Zip. Then, we're going to upload what we just downloaded by clicking Upload Theme back in WordPress. Let's activate it since it's what we want to use. And we're good, we now have the Ollie theme installed. Let's click Customize. If you've clicked that button on a theme in the past, you'll notice this looks a little different than what you're used to. Here's where you can change the template for all sorts of pages for your site, as well as edit the header and footer of your website. But we're not going to do that here right now. I want to show you how to create a homepage, but all of the formatting and styling that we do will apply to this section as well. Okay, so we'll go back to the dashboard and create a new page. I'll call it Home and make it a page with no title. That just means the home won't appear at the top. Now, I'll click the plus over here. And first, we see the standard WordPress blocks. We can use these blocks to build out a site. We can click or drag in a heading, a paragraph, an image, etc. Now, prior to Ollie and other block themes, my biggest issue with WordPress's full site editor was a lack of templates to start from. Ollie solves this problem with a selection of patterns. Patterns are WordPress's way of saying templates for their block editor. They have all kinds of patterns for various parts of your site, from how to style your blog, to calls to action, to heroes, to pricing. And they even have entire pages. Here's an about page, a blog, a download page, a feature page, and here is a pattern/template for a home page. I'm going to click it. And here's our homepage. Obviously, we need to make changes, but I find it easier to change rather than build, especially when I'm learning a new system. So let's try it out. In the top right, you'll see a little layout button. Click it. Then in the top left, you'll see some lines that make the document overview. Click that as well. This lets us see each part of our site. So this first area is the cover. If we open up the groups underneath it, we can see what each area is as we mouse over. You can see paragraphs, headings, and buttons. And if you select one, you can see the options for it on the right. If you click the half-filled circle icon, which is the Styles tab, you can see they have pre-formatted button styles. Or you can customize them yourself. You can change the button dimensions, either width and height, both together or separate. You can change how rounded the buttons are. You can even change the color of the background and the text of the button. And let's say you wanted to add another button. Well, then over in the document overview, you can click the 3 dots on the button and then duplicate it. Now you have a third button. Let's check out the next section. Here we have a group that has the text in the top, and then a stack that has the columns. What would happen if we deleted one of the columns in the top row? The other two columns automatically fill in the space. This is great. Okay, let's go down further. There's a pricing section on our homepage. What if we didn't like this section? We can click to see what group it's a part of, and then delete the whole group. But maybe we want to add a different pricing section. Easy. Click the plus again, go to Patterns, and then go to Pricing. This 3-tier pricing with testimonials looks good. Let's click it to add. And there it is. We can go to the Document Overview tab to make sure it's in the right spot, and drag to move it around if necessary. I'm going to publish this page. Remember that theme template editor? We're going to go back to it because I want to show you something that can speed up your styling. Let's choose Page No Title because that's what our homepage is and what our other pages will be. If we click inside, you'll get more options, including a style button in the top right. These are global style settings that apply site-wide. If we browse these styles, we can change all the colors across our site here. You may be saying, Mike, it's not doing anything, and that's true because there are no colors to change here. The header and footer are separate. But if you click the eye, it will bring up some changes so you can test your color changes. So you can see here the buttons are changing color. Let's make it teal. I like the look of that. This has changed all of our homepage to this teal color scheme. And if you want to get more granular, you can change the colors of this theme individually here. This is also where you can change your header and footer. Let's do the footer first. It's just too big for me, and also too dark. I'm going to delete it by coming in, selecting it, and then clicking the 3 dots and choosing Remove Group. Now that it's empty, we can click the plus, go to Patterns, and choose a more simple and lighter footer. Perfect. How about the header? It's simple, which I like, but it doesn't have a menu. Let's solve that. If we click the prompt it gives us, it automatically adds a navigation block to this area and prompts us to add a page. We only have a home page right now, so we'll add that. Then if we go to the settings for the block, we can add more items. We can also add links to our social media, a search area, external links, and more. All right, let's save the changes we made and head back to our home page. Now that we're here, we can see that the colors have been changed to teal. Except for the button that we manually changed the color. Because we used a custom color rather than one of the preset colors in our theme, it wasn't changed, so keep that in mind. But the page is looking great. Obviously, I need to change the actual content to match my AI astrology idea, but the feel of the page is really good. And remember, you don't have to just use patterns. They're a great starting point, but you can drag and drop individual blocks to make smaller changes. And once you've made your new page, remember to make it your home page. To do that, go to your dashboard and go to Settings. Choose Reading and make your home page the static page you just made. Now, when you go to your URL, your new page will be the first thing users see. So that's an introduction to full site editing using the free block theme Ollie. Now you may have heard of other site builders out there for WordPress, like Elementor or Beaver Builder and more. They are also great options and have even more templates to choose from than the patterns here in Ollie. But as full site editing grows in popularity, block themes like Ollie will get more patterns and features. I think this is going to be the future of WordPress site building in 90% of cases. Plus, it's completely free. And that's how you build a website from scratch using WordPress's full site editing and the free block theme, Ollie. Subscribe for more WordPress tips, and I'll see you next time.